Hello, this is Data Up Consulting, and for this week's tutorial video, I'll be giving a basic first look at ETL formulas. ETL stands for Extract, Transform, and Load. It can be described as a data pipeline that is used to collect data from various sources, transform the data according to business rules, and load said data into its destination data store. To access your data's ETL, proceed to the Data tab and search your desired dataset. After selecting the dataset, next select the Open With tab in the upper right corner and choose Magic ETL. You will then see the Magic ETL open. So to reiterate, go to the top, select Data. It'll open up a search window, search for your dataset, select it, and in the upper right corner, select Open With Magic ETL. That'll bring you to this page right here. It may look a little different, but essentially it'll bring you here. And as I mentioned earlier, I'll be giving a brief explanation for adding new formulas to your ETL. Process for adding a formula to your ETL is quite simple. All you need to do is look to the left, find the Add Formula object, and drag and drop it into the window. Let's first connect it to our dataset, and select it again. So now here we can enter formulas to be included in our new dataset or data flow. So let's first enter the column name. Let's do location. We can now go to the Enter Formula. We can also hit this Open Formula Editor to bring up a bigger, larger window. For this one, I'm going to do a very simple case statement. So let's do case, end, when, and now we knew when our data type equals blank. So when, let's do type equals client, then Mayo Clinic. We can then do else data up. So essentially what this is doing is it's going to create a new column with the name location, and in that column it's going to be filled with either Mayo Clinic or data up, and it's going to choose either one based on what's in the type column. So when type equals client, Mayo Clinic will be placed in the location column. When it's not client, data up will be placed. We can then validate and then hit save and close. Now we can also add more formulas. We can essentially have as many as we need here. So we can essentially hit add formula and we can write a new formula. Whatever you want, whatever you decide to put in there, you can put into these formulas. And like I said, you can have 10, 15, 20 of them. However many you need, however many you want to do essentially. Once you finish that, go ahead and hit done and connect it to the output dataset. Let's go ahead and name the dataset and let's say YouTube or YT. Let's hit done, save and run. Let's give it some time. It'll quickly load, and once it's finished running, we can access the data and see if this new column has successfully shown. So we can see now that it's successfully ran. Let's choose the output dataset, choose data, and scroll all the way over to the right. And we can see right away that it's location and it's filled with all the different datasets or data types. Essentially Mayo Clinic for the ones that have client, so let's check. Mayo Clinic, client, data up, internal. So it's going to check the type column, and based on what's in this data or column, it'll populate the location column with specific data. Now this is just one way to use formulas in ETLs. Essentially, formulas are what's going to get you the most crazy outcomes, the most complex outcomes. It's going to do a lot of the major heavy lifting in your ETLs. I hope this has helped. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a nice day.